Welcome back, I'm the Watch Nerd. On today's video, we're going to do a quicker video today. I have a vintage Rolex Oyster Perpetual. Actually, it's not a perpetual. I'm so used to saying perpetual. It is a hand wine Oysterdate from 1969. This particular one is from. Very cool watch, but I bring up the question is patina and is dial, well, it's technically corrosion, but it's patina okay in a watch? This is a very interesting subject, and before I get into it though, I want to keep announcing my Chanel chain giveaway. I'm going to be giving out this chain as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to be entered, there's the 4 steps in the description below. Now, as I said, this is a Oysterdate, so that means 34. If it was 36, it would be in the Datejust range. The Datejust range was typically a more expensive range in the collection because they pretty much were all perpetuals in the back. As far as I know, I've never really heard of a hand-wound Rolex Datejust. This one is a beautiful one though, black dial, and we'll get to that, but with all yellow gold indices. The bottom does say Swiss only, and it came out absolutely beautiful. I love it. And the crystal, everything is original here. As you can see, the bracelet rivets. I love rivets, and it comes to this type of clasp. This, I think, is what they were trying to do on the new Explorer, the Explorer 36. Make a very tapered clasp like this. I think they were trying to harper back, and you actually use this coronet as an opener. As I said, this one's from 1969, but I will give you a trivia. What is the longest running hand wound watch in the collection? Well, till the end, the last hand wound Rolex, and that was the Oysterdate. It was not the Daytona. So that I thought that was just extremely cool too, information to tell you. But this one's an earlier piece. As you can see, it is the Oyster, so you do have to, of course, undo it, the crown, because it's dual lock crown, even back then. And then we have one setting. There's no quick set here. Nothing existed like that back then, and no hacking. But that covers really the watch. Let's discuss the patina. Look at the dial. Look how much has been, I guess, water inside. Some people like this though. I know there's certain names for it. Stars people call it, or something like that. I heard certain names for it. But as you can see, this is not factory. This is just something that happened over time. I am very stance against anything, like against a different bracelet, a more modern bracelet. I don't like it. I'm a very original guy. I really do not like any modifications, no new dials, nothing. As much as original as possible is my thing. But is it original if there's water damage? Because it is. So it's patina. So this is my gray area. I would love to know though, what is it? Some people like the patina. On certain watches, I love the lume patina. As you can see here, there is no lume. It's actually very cool though. The indices, the 9 and 6 are separated with the coronet at that 12. Very cool watch, and look at those hands. You don't see those hands anymore. You can also pick these up extremely cheap. I think they're like 3,000 on the open market, something like that. And this would be the cheapest watch here. Let's actually go out and I'll show you it on my wrist. 34 is a little bit of a problem for a man, I will say, especially with this bracelet, but the bracelet is beautiful, and to get it on the bracelet is extremely, extremely nice. As you can see, smooth bezel here, very, very nice watch, and I don't think you can go wrong, you know, for if you paid like $3 grand for this watch. I don't think you'll lose a bunch of money, or, you know, I don't know how much you'll gain, but it's a very cool watch and a very cool, it's unique because it's patina. You'll never find another watch that's patinaed in this way. Not really over polished, and as you can see, the cool thing about hand wind Rolex, I prefer perpetuals, but you can see how flat it is. I've held and worn for months a white dial version of this watch. Not on the original, it was on a Jubilee actually. It was an original Jubilee Very nice watch, and this is equally as nice. I think they're both very cool, but the white faces, I always like white faces. I gravitate towards. Very, very cool. And they're great watches. If you, I had a perpetual. It wasn't perpetual. It was a hand wound, but without the date. I've never had one with the date. The date is a serious issue. I prefer, it's a precision, Rolex Precision, Rolex Oysterdate Precision, and then there's Rolex Oyster Precision with only 3 letters on the dial. This one has a little bit more because of that date. The date function is very good. I mean, it does snap over quick. We're in the PMs here, so I will show you. It is very quick, very snaps over, and then I have to have it go back. I'll put the time later. And as you can see, it kind of hacks the second hand, but not really, kind of back hacking. But that's it. So you would have to go all the way around, like a Datejust 1601, something like that. But that leaves us here. So I'd love to know, comment down below, what do you think? Would you buy a dial like this in a beautiful watch? I mean, the watch is in pretty good condition. It's not a bad condition watch. And having the original bracelet is pretty fantastic. So let me know down below. And if you have any questions or anything, please email me. And if you want the 4 steps for the Chanel chain giveaway, they are in the description below. Thank you, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a fantastic day.